What's up, everyone? This is Bacon, and today we are doing a hero overview of Safiya, the Daughter of the Desert. She is a Mauler intelligence hero that was just added to the game a day or two ago, and she is someone who I think could be useful in the future. We'll kind of dig into that a little bit more as we progress, but she has some exciting things going for her. I haven't built her, I haven't summoned her, I don't know any of those details, but just comparing her traits, or her kind of percentages rather, from classic, she's definitely gotten some buffs. So let's go ahead and take a look. Safiya waves her scepter to charge up power, dealing AoE damage upon release. Depending on how long Safiya charges up, the damage dealt ranges from 150 to 600% of her attack rating, with the attack range also increasing accordingly. Tap Safiya's avatar to start charging up power and tap it again to cast the skill. Maximized damage is increased to 660 of attack rating. Maximum damage is increased to 720. Is that how she works? You just tap her? Like, while she's fighting? We're going to investigate this afterwards, but interesting. Safiya casts a spell at the farthest forwarded ally. The spell deals damage equal to 130 of her attack rating to enemies near that ally every second for 10 seconds. This effect cannot be stacked. Damage per second is increased, and then it goes up again. So one thing to know as we continue through these is these percentages compared to classic are pretty much buffed in every single skill that I'm aware of. Maybe not the 100% there, but I think, yeah, I don't remember fully, but I think most of these have been buffed substantially, like a decent amount. Safiya launches also, these are some short descriptions. I'm a big fan of this. Safiya launches a magic orb at an enemy, briefly stunning them and dealing damage equal to 170 of her attack rating. The orb then splits into 3 orbs that deals damage equal to 100% of attack rating to other nearbys. In Classic, there's only 2 orbs here, and then at level 3, it's 3 orbs, I believe. Or there's like, it splits into orbs as it's like about to impact or something. So this skill I think is slightly tweaked, but I think it's buffed overall. And then let's take a look at Spectral Disruption. At the start of battle, Safiya creates a magic circle around backline allies that lasts for 25 seconds. The attack rating of allies within the circle is increased by 20%, while the attack rating of enemies within the circle is reduced by 20. So kind of like a nice little counter to comps where they kind of go full engage on you. Maybe even against like Sun Jin-woo, since he kind of gets in the back line. Maybe, I don't know. Increases attack rating to 30%, 40%, and then unlocks Spectral Disruption's skill upgrade. 25 seconds after the magic circle has been created, all enemies within it will take damage equal to 200% of attack rating and be stunned for a second and a half. Let's take a look at the signature item. 3% of Safiya's total damage output is converted into attack rating for a maximum increase of 160% of her initial attack rating. 4% at 10, 5% at 20. And then plus 30, once Safiya's attack rating reaches the maximum, her normal attacks will be replaced with Scattered Bolts. Is that a skill? Okay, I'll be replaced with this one. Cool, that's awesome. Let's take a Divine Effects. How many level 4s do we got? We got 2. So 2 of these will be from the Divine Effect. Spectral Disruption skill upgrade. The magic circle's duration is increased by 15. Yeah, so this first one is kind of its own thing. And then these 2 are just the level 4s, the other ones. So, Safiya, my first impressions, I think she could be pretty strong. I think she'd be good for Mauler Tower, really strong, actually. I think Maulers need someone like her. I think Campaign, sure. Forked Fate, sure. There's so many heroes now. It's like, if they're good, crank them in there. Whoever you build out, throw them in there at this point. I don't know if she would be really a PvP type hero. Maybe some Dream Realm. Maybe Guild Boss. I don't know. I'm curious to see where she kind of lands. I don't have any strong opinions about her. I just think she's definitely going to be better than she was in Classic. But I think she will be nice for the Mauler Tower. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing where it says tap Safiya's avatar to start charging up power. Let's go do one of these bountiful trials to see what the heck this is all about. I actually want to do this first to see if I can. Like, did I do that? Like, I don't know if I did that. Okay, so it gets all funny. Did I do that though? Like, I don't. I'm gonna not do it this time. I don't really understand what's happening. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, so I clicked it early and it went off. Okay, interesting. Not a fan of that, but, you know, whatever. Let's see what she looks like in one of these battles, though. Let's put some support people where they're not going to do a lot of damage and see how she fares. There's also a Orthos, so we'll see how she does there. Let's put it ×4. Well, she did a frick ton of damage there, so let's do one more to see what her damage is looking like. Maybe that was a fluke. Let's put this guy. He's a good healer. Let's put Rosaline. And then let's just put Tanky Boy. So there's no one doing damage but her. And that could be why she did so much damage, honestly. Boom. I do like the big ball that comes down. That's really funny. Yeah, a little more even that time, but the battle kind of ended pretty quick. Okay, I mean, initial numbers, initial thoughts. I think she could be a good hero. Like I said, Mauler Tower definitely needs someone like her. I'm curious to see how she does in other areas, though. We'll see. But that's Safiya. I would say definitely do not pull for her. Keep pulling for dimensional heroes. You will be able to get her if you're like an ultra spender here in the Destiny summons. But do make sure you get your free scroll. But this is where you can get her. You get her in the Destiny summons. It's the same way as the spirits, but I would never recommend to pull for a hero here unless it is a dimensional spirit. Just because we know how valuable these are, and you're definitely going to want to get these in the future. Even if you don't want the current ones, there's going to be a dimensional hero that you want in the future. So save your scrolls for this. Don't spend it on any of these heroes here unless you're just a big spender or you just don't care. That's fine too. But that's Safiya, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Peace.